Hi, this is Femke for Taste TV, and I'm here with wiL from Aiden. As you can see, he has a lot of tattoos, so he's a perfect victim for my interview. Hi, wiL.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm tired. I just woke up. It's 6 o'clock.
Wow, he woke up at 6. So, my question is, you have a lot of tattoos, so what age did you start getting tattooed?
When I was 17.
And what do you think about starting at that age? You think that's too early, or?
It's really depends on the person, you know. I just felt like at that time in my life I was just ready to start doing it. So.
And what did your parents say? Did they mind?
No, at that time I was already moved out and living on my own.
Yeah, I heard that in America you can start getting tattoos very early. Like in Europe, you have to be 18.
Yeah.
What is it in America?
It's 16 with consent of your parents. You can start. So you have to have your parents' permission.
That's cool. And what was your first tattoo anyway?
This band of fire around my arm.
Do you regret it?
No.
Are there any tattoos that you're like, oh, I wish I didn't get them?
No, they all remind me of like a time or a place that I was at in my life.
Cool. And what was your most recent one?
My most recent one, probably this one.
And where did you get it?
Super Genius Tattoo in Seattle, Washington.
Awesome. That must have hurt a lot, because I have a tattoo there too, and
Yeah.
no, it's hell.
Bad. I started it like 6 months ago, and I haven't been home to finish it yet because we've been on tour. So.
Maybe one day you'll get home again.
Oh, maybe someday. Someday.
How long did it take to get that? Because it's like a huge tattoo.
That took about an hour and a half.
That was fast.
Yeah, he goes quick. Oops. Did I swear?
Uh-oh.
I swore.
You can swear on Taste TV. We do everything here, so
okay.
we don't have censorship.
Love Europe.
Yeah. Do you feel that people look different toward you when you walk down the street, like you have tattoos and you can see them all the time? Do you think people like look at you like, oh, look at him?
Yeah, but you know, fuck, that's always been like that my whole life, even when I didn't have tattoos, you know. And I don't really care actually.
Like you travel around the world all the time. Mm-hmm. When you're in different countries, you like try the best tattoo artists there. Do you look for like, I want a tattoo by this guy because he's good and stuff like that?
No, usually like we're too busy to do that sort of thing, you know. Like there's not really time to like search out a tattoo parlor and get one. It's really hard to get tattooed on the road because when you play shows, you get sweaty and then you bump into things, and I don't really like getting tattooed on the road.
Yeah, probably not such a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not such a good idea. Sorry. And here on your neck, the bomb, the shark bomb.
The rocket ship.
Yeah. What was that about? How did you come up with that idea?
My friend Damon, who owns this shop in Seattle called Super Genius, is it's like amazing. He's an amazing artist, and he did this tattoo. He did this one. He did that one, and he pretty much like he was like, "Yo, let's do a rocket ship." I was like, "Okay."
You just go with the flow.
Yeah, I don't really, you know, like I really feel like an artist will bring out his best work if he's just not limited to a certain idea.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's the same for me. I just go and say I want like maybe a heart, and he'll like draw something with like other stuff. So
Yeah.
this sleeve doesn't look ready yet.
It's not done yet, no.
When did you start that one?
It's been a work in progress for a few years, actually. The guy who started it, he started doing drugs, and so he quit tattooing. So then I was left with like this half sleeve. And I've recently started getting it filled in by my friend Jeff down in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I'm working on it.
I heard this is like the most painful spot here. Is that true?
Nope.
What was the most painful spot for you?
The neck and the ribs.
Yeah, I would agree on the ribs. Hell. Did you get the other side of your ribs done?
Yet.
But you want to get it done?
Yeah, sometime. I'll get this one finished first.
Any ideas of what you want there, or
Nope.
you let the guy decide?
Yep. I've never really walked into a tattoo shop with an idea like, you know, I want to get this, except for this. This level tears apart.
That's cool. Must have hurt.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. A little bit on the collarbone. It was really bad.
That's cool. And I have seen a lot of people with Aiden tattoos. What do you think about that? Is it like impressive for you to see that people walk around with Aiden on their body?
Yeah, that's amazing. Like to have someone believe in your band enough to get its name tattooed on their body for the rest of their lives. It feels really cool.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you guys have Aiden tattoos too, I heard?
Yep.
There it is.
Bam.
And who came up with the idea of the design and like the play?
Guitar player Jake came up with the design, and we used it like right when we started the band. We used it for a lot of like our shirts and our flyers and shit, and then we just started getting it tattooed.
Do you guys have it all on the wrist? Or? Mm-hmm. Cool. And in one of your songs, you sing about a tattoo on your wrist. What tattoo is that, and what's the story behind it?
It's this tattoo right here, IJMA. It stands for Ian Jack Muldoon Anderson. He played in a band called Five Good Reasons, and he was like the guy who, when I was real young, he was the kid who introduced me to bands like No Effects and Bad Religion and a lot of the bands that I listened to growing up. And he, when I played in my very first, the first band I played in, he was in, and we were friends, you know, for a long time. And a few years ago, he got hit by a drunk driver and killed. So I just wrote a song about him.
It's a dedication to him.
Yep.
That's nice, because he's always with you then.
Yep.
It's awesome. And what about your hand tattoos?
Live fast.
What does that mean? What is the meaning for it for you?
I read somewhere one time that, I can't remember where it was, but it was this quote by this guy who said, live fast, die young, leave a beautiful corpse. And I don't know, I thought it was really beautiful.
So do you have meanings behind all your tattoos, or you just...
Not all of them, you know, some of them, like the one on my wrist. There's a few of them that have really deep meanings, but some of them are, you know, it's just, like, I really feel like your body is, you know, a place that you should fucking decorate. You only get to live one time.
I agree.
So you might as well have fun. And
this is my last question. Thank you for the interview, Will.
Thank you
and
very
have a great
much.
show.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Belgium.